All right. Now, that should be, now that I'm on data, can you guys hear and see me? Hopefully you can. Just give me 1 sec here, guys. Ooh, I don't know what the heck just happened here. Oh, there we go. Now I can see chat. Not that I can actually read, but I can see chat. Once we get going, I'll show all you folks. Well, our roads are smoother than yours. It's warmer up here than it is down there. But other than that, we're pretty much the same. Hey, Pam. Welcome. Rebecca Touched by Yarn. What's going on? Hopefully everybody's having a blessed Sunday. It's a beautiful Sunday here. It's just below 30 Celsius, which would be right around the 89 area. So it is very bright. And yeah. And Dale, what's going on? Hopefully everybody saw the little video I just put out. I guess scammers are now sending emails that Rambling with Brooms are sending out free memberships. Click here. Do not click. I am not sending out anything. Every cent I have is going towards my little buddy. And unfortunately, I've had to cut off of all the memberships that I normally support until I get that all straightened out. So, yeah, I just don't get why, how. Like, serious. I got better things to do. Oh, I'm just trying to. Jesse gave me the same holders he's got. You know what? I don't have time to stop. I gotta go. I'll stop on the way home. Kind of running just a bit behind to pick up my daughter at the airport, so we'll stop for a beverage on the way home. And once I get going on the highway here, I will. And I know my. That's okay. You've got a Lincoln. You can wait. Meet me. All right, road trip. Ooh, wow, that's sunny. Big truck, he can wait too. So, yeah, I'm still basking in the glory of last weekend. You know, people that I heard about on YouTube. I've watched some of their stuff, but I wouldn't call them close friends before last weekend. And you just don't know a person until you sit down beside and you hear some of their stories. And I was blessed to meet quite a few people like that last weekend that, before I couldn't say we were friends. But I tell you what, can now. Um, One amazing lady who, I obviously have seen and heard was Carrie, Channel Name Oak. Great, great lady. Uh, we went back to JB's Sunday after the meetup. We brought all the stuff back to JB's that had to come back. And wow, you guys seeing a whole lot of shaking going on, or is my phone able to take a lot of that out? Let me go there. I'm not sure why, but the over the roads, by the time I get this done, it's going to be, you guys are going to bounce. On our bridges in Canada, as soon as it gets to just below freezing, it'll shoot some kind of, de-icer over the bridges. Well, it looks like that just shut off last night. And I know I took Hank out about 10 o'clock last night, and well, I was sweating, so I don't think this is a stretch of highway that they tried to, they call it resurfacing. They grind the asphalt and relay it, like the same asphalt, they add some tar, and they relay it. Well, I tell you what, this has turned this section of highway into like Oklahoma highway. That's how rough. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's that rough. But man, from where I was staying at the lodge to the meetup, maybe 3 miles. And 2 of those, you had to dodge. It was like the first layer of asphalt was like chunks of it were taken out. And I'm like, I don't understand that, just simply for the fact, better slow myself down. I'm going to get myself a ticket. There we go. Yeah, there were like hunks of highway missing. And I'm like, you folks don't even get frost. Our frost is only coming out, so that's why this road is up and down right now, is because all the frost just came out of it, so it kind of heaved a little bit. So it'll settle back down here with the heavy trucks. But, that's one thing that this new setup, that's real hard to read. Butler Family Farms. G'day, Jerry. What's going on, brother? Where are you going today? I am off to the airport to pick up my eldest daughter and her boyfriend. They did a tour out near Cottonwood Ranch, not that far from where her homestead is, Raquel. So they've spent, when did I take them? I guess they've been there since Wednesday or so, but neither one of them neither one have holidays. If you don't work, you don't get paid, so they just pretty much took a 4-day, and I think they took tomorrow just to kind of chill. But anyways, let me turn this around. You guys know what I look like, but let's see what. Oh man, don't tell me. Ah, why won't this camera? Oh, there we go. Ah, wrong one. Settings. Camera. Front camera. Back camera. Back to you. Close. There you go. We'll go for a drive. So, I don't know. Everybody said, what's the difference between Canada and Oklahoma? Nothing. One thing I did see up here that I didn't see a whole lot down there is if you look over to the right, is all cash crop. So you got your soybeans, corn. There's not a whole lot of hay down this end. There we go. So this is what I see. It's pretty much. You'll see once we get into the city here. We'll be into the city in about 15 minutes. Those of you that watch hockey will go right by the Senators arena. I forget what it's called. Whenever I worked there, it was the Palladium and Corral Center. So I know they've called it 150 different other things since, but oh, there's old Battissimo saying hello to everybody. Good old Battissimo. So, like I said in my little video I put out there a little while ago, please, 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 please don't click on these scammers. And I don't know how. Well, obviously it was through TikTok. I never had any issues, big issues with scammers until I had over 10,000 followers in TikTok. Then it seemed like I was burdened with these hedgehogs. They've got nothing else better to do than try to ruin somebody's fun, because Lord knows we're not making any money off of this. But I just got to the point where I was starting to somewhat cover the bills with YouTube, with my music channels that I use, and StreamYard, and yeah, it just seems that Lisa and I were just talking about this Saturday before they had to leave, but and it'll be forever engraved in my mind. As she said, the devil has really taken over this last week with different issues, and then within an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, they got the call they had to leave. I had just got the call the day before that Hank was in emergency surgery. And update on Hank, he seems to have turned the corner yesterday, much more active. We're trying not to keep him. He's on enough trazodone that would make a human nap, and it just doesn't seem. It'll keep him quiet for a little bit, but not like what it would on a tiny human. I'll put it that way. And and we should have pretty good connectivity. If I'm going to lose you for a couple seconds or freeze, I just did. If you see ahead of me, there's a great big tower. Got Bell, Rogers, I forget how many different people bounce off of that tower, but each one of those little circles on that tower is a booster to send cell signal up farther up the valley wirelessly. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I see about 13, 14 different satellites out there that they're picking up broadband, they're sending broadband, our provincial police operate off of that tower as well. And I do apologize. Once I get to the airport and I'm waiting for them, I'll go back through the chat. Know that I appreciate every single person that's in here. And I may have to change where that is, because whenever I had it over on the other side, I had no problems just glancing down and seeing the chat. But with the amount of sunshine and glare that I have today, I can see Jerry knows what to do. Jerry types in very short sentences multiple times, and I can read that. Or somewhat. Not that it makes sense, but I can read it. Hey, Tamara, sorry. Oh, look. So, like I said, guys, this is pretty much like you would be driving on an Oklahoma highway. Just smoother. Poor Tiny Tim, I don't know if his teeth have ever got solid again or not, but he said he rattled his teeth coming across Oklahoma on his bicycle, on his motorcycle, and man, I always knew Tiny Tim was an amazing fella, but it was a true pleasure to finally try to wrap my arms around his neck. I don't consider myself a little fella, and, well, the next time that Tiny Tim, Big Mike, myself, and Jesse are all in the same room, which possibly could happen on the cruise. Because to my knowledge, there's only one person, and he's considering coming as well, if he can get the Dinero together. But Jerry, how many days? I know you probably already put it in there, but my calculations, just off the top of my head, were about 815. And if anybody is considering, go join the Facebook page, Cruising Alaska 25. There's quite a bit of information there. There's quite a bit of information there, and what there's not on there, you can get Terry's number and give him a call, and he'll be able to answer what we can. So it's going to be a blast. Absolutely blast. And like I said to everybody, 3 days at the meetup just wasn't enough. Because, yes, a lot of us were there, right around noon or 1 o'clock Thursday, but everybody was gone by Sunday. I'm trying to think when we got back to JB's. Probably mid-morning on Sunday, everybody had already left. So it just wasn't long enough. Some people I only saw for one of the days. Well, whenever we go on the cruise, I know we're going 2 days early, plus I believe Jesse and Lisa are going 2 days early. I believe Jerry said that they were going 2 days early, so there's quite a few people going to go 2 days early. So that'll be almost, by the time we all leave, we're looking at pretty close 10 days together. So we're either going to want to throw each other off the ship, or we're going to make, a lot more amazing memories. Hey, Jerry, what are you up to? What if I was to bring you up and you could read the comments? But if you're busy, then just don't worry about it, but you could co-stream if you want. And the only reason I say tell me quickly, because I'm about to get into the city and I won't be able to do that then. Looks like maybe the chat is frozen. Am I not seeing the chat? Or you guys just stopped talking? Alright, I've lost the chat. Let me see if I can reset it, guys, and we'll go from there. If not, then we'll just have to call it a day, but this just sucks. And it's not like I'm just getting into the city of Ottawa here, so there's no way in heck I can pull over. I don't trust half these people. All right, if I got you back, let me know. I do believe I have you back. Yeah, I got to pick up my daughter. Can you hear or see me now, Jerry? Well, can you see the picture? Okay. You feel like coming up so you can read some comments while I'm driving, so we can do this safe like? Okay. Just give me a sec. Oh, for God's sakes. I don't know, Jerry. It's not letting me do it, brother. There, that should work this time, Jerry, once it loads. Should be up there now, Jerry. G'day, Matt. Okay, let me try. You know what, Jerry? I'm only 20 minutes away from the airport, if that. So I'll fix it at the airport. I don't understand why it's not going through. Not unless I have to do something, but again, I'm on a 4-lane highway. I don't want to. I don't feel like wrecking out today because it should just pop right up. I don't understand why it's not working. And I don't have voice control set up on it, so. Oh my God. People putting on the highway. It's 110 kilometers and they're putting along doing 100. It annoys me. One thing, driving for a living, it taught me to really hate four-wheelers. Yeah, once I'm stopped at a light or something, because once I exit off here, the next exit I have to take. So I'll have enough red lights. I'll be able to do that then. Vehicle ahead of me, no license plate. No license plate, no insurance, probably. Wow. So that right there, yep, he hasn't got a temporary plate. So that right there, that is a $10,000 fine in Canada. Come on. No. All right. I see that. I think I'm back. Um, just give me one sec, guys. And now I think I can do this, Jerry. There you go, Jerry.
Good morning, Scott.
Ah! There you go, Jerry.
Can you hear me?
Just give me a sec. I'm not sure why I can only hear you on my phone and not over the speaker system. Just give me a minute. Next stoplight, around the corner. We'll fix that problem.
Well, I'm still popping the chat out and stuff, so I can read it.
All right. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you a little bit. Yep. Good enough to get to the airport anyways.
Okay.
But just let me figure out how to do the layout here. Just so people can see where we're off to, and then we'll sit over to the side.
Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. Hey.
It's here. See, look at me. But
it's sunny up there.
Oh man, it is. Like I said, it's 20. It's 80, 88, 89, in around there. So it's bright, sunny, hot, and yeah, it was cold where my daughter was coming out of. So hopefully they didn't wear a whole lot of hoodies and whatever, because doesn't matter. I got the air conditioning going in the truck right now.
Well, Ann Dale says, good job, guys. And then back to the country, which is Jeff and Lorna. Yeah, says, hey, Scott and Jerry, hope you're all having a blessed day. And then Ann says, happy Memorial Day weekend. And then Jeff saying hello to Ann. And I co-streamed it, so I don't know if anybody will come in from my side or not, but who cares, you know?
Oh yeah, that's it. Just, the amount of people that were like, well, what's the difference? Well, there's really not a whole lot of difference. There, we have power lines, we have street lights, we have asphalt.
Yeah, it looks like almost every other city.
Exactly.
I think everybody up there says, good day. And they go, hey, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
I hear they said hello.
G'day, Christian. What's going on, brother? Yeah, nobody's running around in rubber boots right now.
But I can't believe how much traffic's on the road on a Sunday.
This is one of the major loops around Ottawa.
Oh.
The highway I was on goes right through the middle of Ottawa. This they built to try to divert some of the traffic from the 417, which goes right in the middle of the city. And this is actually busier than the highway.
Yeah, I mean, I was out today. I had to run across the other side of town here today, and I think I saw one car.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. It's quite busy here.
Well, here in the Bible Belt, everybody's sitting in the churches.
Yeah, well, there's a few. What time is it? 12:30. Yeah, a lot of the the mosques and whatever are just getting out. And there's quite a few mosques in this part of Ottawa.
Yeah.
The the churches that stay and have fellowship after service, they'd just be leaving after lunch. So yeah, there's and there's just, I've noticed there's a lot of elderly people today out for a walk and out driving because it's such a beautiful day, right?
It is a beautiful day.
Like there's a lot of elderly people that don't have air conditioning at home in their apartments, but they have cars with air conditioning, so they'll go for a drive during the day in the hottest part of the day to try to fend off some of this heat.
Well, Ann Dale said it was cold in North Carolina, and then she said it was hard to believe it's warmer in Canada than North Carolina.
And Dale, like for the meetup, that was the big joke. I was inviting everybody to come back to Canada where it's warmer. Like me and my 10 cousins, my flying cousins, they left because it was too cold. They came back up north. Like I said, it's I'm sitting at 28 Celsius, so that would be 86 to 87 degrees.
That's comfortable weather.
I don't mind it.
Anything over than that, it starts getting hot.
Absolutely. And like, I'm going to go out this afternoon and I have to do, I got a sponsorship on one of those electric chainsaws.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got one of those.
I've been playing with it. And you know what? For somebody like myself that can't operate a real chainsaw anymore, it's a godsend.
Yeah.
And the battery life stays up, you know?
Yeah. You're not left-handed though, are you?
No, but this one you can operate. You just got to curl your finger around to push the button.
Yeah, it's not. That's the hard part. It's my son's left-handed, and he had problems with trying to curl his hand around.
Okay, well, look at the lineup of traffic here now. We're stopping. The next light is probably a quarter mile up, and we're solid, bumper to bumper.
Wow.
This is a Sunday afternoon. People are supposed to be at home.
Yeah, supposed to be relaxing at home, not out on the road.
Yeah.
Jeff said it's currently 76 degrees in San Antonio, and they're projected to get to 83 today. A beautiful day.
And it's already above that. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a plane right about there, just taking off.
Excuse me, darling. I have a message.
But I know it's warmer than it is in Texas, and nobody would believe me. But I can somehow take the thing off my windshield here and put it. The gauge on my truck is within a degree or two. And it's just amazing at how, now we don't have the humidity today. We will the rest of the summer. But today there's, I'd say maybe 35% humidity. It's a perfect day. But to the people up here, it's cold as hell. Or it's hot as hell.
Yep. I can relate because I used to work in a freezer department in a grocery store, and my freezer was 56 below. Yeah. So when I came out in the regular day where it's like 70, 80 degrees, I was sweating.
Exactly. What people don't understand is you climatize yourself to the weather.
Yep.
It's just, I refuse to climatize myself to minus 40 degree weather. That's just not something that I deal with.
Catherine says it's an absolute beautiful day.
It is. That's Lila. That's Lila undercover.
Oh, it says Catherine.
I know.
That's Lila?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, okay. It threw me.
I know. It threw me too until she told everybody who she was.
Well, I got my hay all cut and baled, or I should say we got our hay cut and baled, and our first cutting we got 65 bales.
Wow, that's pretty good for the
Well,
amount
that's
of.
all right. It's not really that great. I mean, it's off of 35 acres. I was hoping for like 70 to 100, but
Well, yeah,
but it's early. I mean, this is only the second time in 16 years that we cut in May.
I was gonna say if you would have left it to the 1st of June, you probably would have got close to 80 bales.
Yeah, but I wanted to get it off so I can put fertilizer out there and then hopefully get 3 cuttings this year.
Okay.
So I'm going to fertilize that 35 acres or whatever it comes out to be. It's a little more than 35 acres cutting or fertilizing. And then I'm going to hope to get a cutting again in the end of July and for our first part of August.
Yeah.
And then maybe one more in September or October. And that if I can get another 45 bales each cutting, I'll have what I need for next winter.
Exactly. And it's a lot better coming off of your property because you know what you're actually feeding them.
Yep.
Not like what happened to our cows this winter.
Oh, yeah. When you cut it off your own property, you know what weeds are there. If there is any weeds, I don't have any weeds.
Exactly.
My hay is all grass, and there should be hardly any waste.
Okay. Well, we, Rob's son-in-law cuts off of several different fields, and he also, he'll go in and cut somebody's property. Well, you don't know what's on that, and there was a couple that it was the first time they've ever cut. Well, that's not good.
Lila, Scott is heading to the airport to pick up his daughter and her significant other.
Yep. I wish I was heading to the airport to head back down to Oklahoma.
Hey, I'm ready to do another meetup next month, man.
Well, you've got one in a week.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, like as big as that one was. I mean, yeah, Jan's is going to be okay. But there won't be nearly as people from Texas up there.
No. But there's going to be, you guys might bounce for a minute. We're going on to Chip and Dip here. Oh.
I almost felt that.
Yeah, I did. Well, yeah. Jeez, buddy.
Thanks, Tamara. Tamara, I don't know if you noticed, Tamara changed her name, and I don't know what kept kicking her comments out. But Tamara's name now is she's gone there. It's a heartland of HQ with Dink and Tank.
I didn't hear that.
That's Tamara and Dave.
Okay, I missed what you said. Hang on, I got to turn up your. Okay, now try that again.
The Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank is Tamara and Dave.
Oh.
Or I should say Dave and Tamara.
Oh, okay.
So
they're undercover today too.
Well, she's doing that branding part. She's changed the branding.
Yep.
So that's their new online screen name. So
cool. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I don't want to call in defeat, but this is it's starting to cost me money now.
So I saw this this morning. It said that check out your channel. Can you get subscribers again or not?
Can I what? Sorry?
Get subscribers again?
Nope.
Oh, it's still locked up. Okay.
Well, as far as I know, try. Well, Is the dollar sign in the bottom right-hand corner?
Well, I'm looking at StreamYard. I'm not looking at. Let me see. Hold on.
You have to. As far as I know, they still have me locked out.
Yep, it must be still locked out.
There you go, guys. Can you see that gas price there? $1.64.9 per liter. Times that by 4, that's a gallon.
Woo!
Yeah.
I
filled up
169 times 4.
164 times 164.9. So you're,
$6.59 a gallon.
Yep, that's what we're at right now.
Well, I just bought gas this morning at $3.14.
Well, I filled up Jake's truck. The truck that I was using there, I filled that up on Monday morning. Yes, I filled it up Monday morning whenever I took it back, and I filled up there at $2.99.
Yeah,
a gallon.
Yeah, so, Jeff, I know that the expo and prior, I'm going to it that Friday and Saturday. We're driving down just for the 2 days. We're not really going, quote unquote, for the all the different classes and stuff, but we're going to just go down there and hang out and see some people we know and see some of the people who were at the meetup, 10 Killer meetup. They're going to go just to hang out with people again.
You better book a hotel room because it is full from like 30 miles.
I'm driving down both days. It's only an hour and a half from me.
Oh, okay.
And that ain't a bad drive. We'll drive down early in the morning and hang out for the day and then drive home that night.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, and you can gauge most of the people are only going to be there on Saturday, right?
Right. There'll be a few people there on Friday, and there's a class that Susan wants to go to on Saturday. So, we're gonna hang out and just take a year. Most of the classes they're having, I've already had either in college. Most of those things. So, hey, Brenda.
Hey, B.
Our sister's here.
That's Aunt B. She's the crazy old aunt that sits in the corner with a jug of whiskey under her seat.
Well, that's fine too.
Yeah.
She is a crazy old aunt. So.
No, not a crazy old ass. An aunt. Aunt.
I said aunt.
Oh, my bad.
You try to get me in trouble.
Yes, sir. Might as well. I hate to be alone.
He's headed to the airport, Brenda, to pick up his daughter and her daughter's significant other.
Yep. So there's
Tiffany.
Right ahead of me is the Ottawa airport. That's what I flew in and flew out of.
I know why you have so much sunshine up there. You got Tiffany, the ray of sunshine. She's up there.
Who?
Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. She's the ray of sunshine. That's why you got so much sunshine up there.
Yeah, she's not around me though.
But still, she's beams over all of Canada.
Oh.
And Brenda says, "Yes, you are, Scott. Yes, you are trying to get me in trouble." I think that's what she means.
I don't know. I wouldn't get anybody in trouble.
Hey, here comes Scratch and Pete. Scratch and Pete has popped in to say hello. Thumbs up.
G'day, Pete.
And Victoria's here now too. Golly, I missed that one almost.
Wow.
Victoria says good morning.
So I'm going to try to park in the right area here that I can show you front and back, because all the NASCARs actually come up to Canada to test. I'll take you off the holder here in a sec. This is the secret place that all the NASCAR folks come to. I just double check the order. No. There we go. How do I? Hey, JB. So yeah, the airport is
Hey,
the Ottawa
JB.
airport's all right here, and we might see a plane coming and going here, but they must have a life flight coming in. There's an ambulance, so there'll be a life flight coming in. More settings, camera, front view. Hey,
There you are.
there I am. So I don't know if you can see behind my truck, but there's like white dome.
Yeah.
Well, that's where they come in and test NASCARs.
Oh.
They're wind tunnels,
Oh, okay.
and they test all the NASCAR. Like whenever they do a new design or whatever, they'll bring it up to Canada, test it in the wind chambers, because we don't have such a. We use it for military here, but they got to try to make some money other ways, and well, they rent it out to NASCAR. But yeah. Oh wow! Now I've got everybody. Quiet listener. Good morning, Brenda, JB, Lila.
Not a secret anymore.
Nope. But yeah, they're actually on your page, and Tiffany's on your page.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, she's seeing everything everybody else is seeing, so I just was reading it to you.
Yeah, and of course Brenda's on your page. No wonder I always get in trouble.
Hey, Brenda's my sister, man.
Yeah, Brenda never shows me any love, so she's the crazy old aunt. Sits in the corner.
She's a sweet gal. Hello, Betty.
Oh man, we had a great time. Actually, that Jerry, Brenda, and I, at the end of the night at the meetup, we'd all go back to the hotel and we'd have our own meetup.
I've tell you, Scott, that's the first time I've had drinks 2 nights in a row in ages. I mean, ages.
Oh,
my wife said to me, she goes, I don't remember when you've had 2 nights in a row that you had a drink. I said, no, I don't remember either.
Nope.
And I'm now monetized. I've got it all done. I just have not put it on my memberships yet because I want to be sure I get it done right. So I'm taking my time and trying to figure out how to do it so it's fair to everybody. And I'm not going to have it very high, but I'm trying to get it taken care of. Excuse me.
Well, and that's it. You want to build, once you guys are ready to go. That's why I waited almost a year to throw memberships on. I was in no big rush,
Yeah.
But
I made 52 cents the first day of my monetization.
Woohoo!
Yeah, but I could buy a soda pop. And then the next day I made 58 cents. So, I mean, I'm moving up. 2 days of monetization, I'm $1.10. I'm rolling in it.
It like I find these folks that think that once you get monetized, woohoo, you're like gonna roll in the dough. I don't know. I know I'm big, but there's not enough dough for me to roll in.
It's I'm just glad it's over with. So I don't have to worry about it dropping off all those hours and starting all over.
Oh wow!
And I actually made money off of shorts. I can't believe it. I got paid on a short. I got point. You ready for this? 001.
Yeah.
So
And they take 70% of that.
yeah.
So don't spend that all in the same place, okay?
Yeah. Somebody says you can't buy nothing with that. I say, I can. I could buy a piece of a cryptocurrency.
Yes, they will let you invest in that.
Anyways, it's it's like I said, it's all fun and games, until somebody gets hurt.
Yep. Then it becomes a sport.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's like almost starting to get hazy here. It's so icky. And this is what they call the cell phone lot.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're sitting in the cell phone a lot. So she has to call you still
Yeah,
when she
she's got.
lands.
Yeah, whenever they land, they're supposed to be in at 1.
Hey, Glenda.
I just don't know if they made up any room coming. Actually, just give me a sec. Hey, Jan. See, there's another one. Jan, why aren't you on my channel?
Hey, Jan.
Hi, Glenda and Sir Grace.
I can tell you why. I'm closer to her in miles, so she picks up my YouTube before it gets to you. That's why she's on mine. Mine popped up for years because I'm closer to her.
But I give better hugs.
That may be, I don't know.
Oh man, it's that's one set of folks that I can't wait to meet right there. Sir Grace and Miss Doubtfire.
Miss Doubtfire.
Just saying. Hey, Judy May.
Brenda says you give bear hugs.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if Jan was going to jump on my shoulders or not the first time we met. Goodness gracious. Hey, Betty.
To me, it wasn't like I was meeting new people.
No.
It felt like it was just like a big family reunion.
Well, and like I said whenever I first started out today, even people that I barely watched, after you got to sit and fellowship and got to hear some of their stories, it kind of, how do I say this?
Excuse me, darling. I have a message for you.
It was like, you were friends for years and years and years. And yeah. I'm just so blessed that I was able to go, and the people that or person that made it happen. I'll be always indebted because I needed it. I just didn't need my dog to get surgery. That kind of took a bit of the damper out, but
yeah. And if Jesse have to leave, that kind of put a little wrench in the gears.
Yeah, we were looking at having a whole lot of fun, and I was going to jump on the cart with JB, and we were going to go around taking a whole bunch of pictures and sending them back to Jesse and Lisa. And yeah, they were heartbroken that they had to leave. And like I said to them, stop. It just stop.
I don't know what's going on with this chat. It's taking retracted messages. I mean, it's been doing that a lot this morning.
What do you mean?
Eddie had one taken out. Jan had one taken out. Almost all of Tamara's was taken out.
What does it say?
It says message retracted.
Well, that's people taking their
own message out.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. It's either they spelled something wrong, or it didn't sound like what they wanted it to sound like, so they retracted their message.
Boy, if I started doing that, it would have no messages for me because I spell something wrong all the time.
Yeah. But what? Family first. Yes, absolutely, Glenda. That's what it is. Family first, and the way that Wiley and Drew and Sean and I can just go Josh and
Hey, Eric. Eric from Kansas is in here.
hey, Eric. Just the way that they all jumped in and under the RV to get them going. And
I didn't know he's having problems raising those up. When he went over that way, I thought, well, I don't need to go over there and get in the way, so I'll stay back. And then I find out later, I watched the video that he had problems getting those back up. I went like, what the heck happened?
The solenoid. Oh, there goes the plane. The plane was there. Oh, there he is. Must be a slow schedule today. They don't seem to be taking off the rate that they normally do, or they could be taking off the other way too. I don't know.
Oh, Jan says they're driving and Kevin keeps hitting bumps. It's not Kevin, it's a road.
Oh, well, of course, it's always the boss's fault, Jan.
Don't blame Kevin for that.
Exactly.
It's our Missouri roads. They're worse than Oklahoma roads.
Oh, don't tell. No way. It's impossible.
Oh, there's some of them pretty bad.
Some of those, that highway between the lodge and the meetup, man, there was some holes there that if you hit them, you lost your truck. You just about needed a crane to come get you out of it.
There were some pretty bad ones on that road.
Oh, yeah. And the first time that I didn't know about them, nobody warned me. Everybody say a prayer. Our medevac is just took off, so that means that there's an accident of some kind or medical emergency. It's the only time that they fly. But it was Friday.
See, look what you did, Scott. You shamed Brenda to come jump out of my live and go to yours. And Jan too. Jan also, she jumped on mine and went to yours. You shamed them both to do it. That's funny.
You're monetized.
I know. I don't care. I just find this funny. It's funny, you know.
I don't care either because I'm not getting a cent out of any of this.
Yeah.
Until I can get them to listen, and I don't even. So I'm not going to mention, but one of the bigger channels last weekend said, what you may have to do is get like a letter or get a whole bunch of folks that support you to do up a letter and say, like if there's anybody that doesn't know anything about bots and whatever else, is Scott, because that's what they're hitting me on, is that, there's a whole bunch of illegal hits. Well, everybody knows, and I've made it, if they even would have watched a couple of my videos, they would have known that I'm having issues right now.
Right.
But yet they just all of a sudden assume that I was behind it. And number one, I don't associate with anybody like that. And number two, I don't know.
So I got part of the video that you put on this morning. I haven't watched the whole thing. Are they dinging your credit card again?
No. What they're doing is a scammer is it looks like it's coming from Google. Google / YouTube, that Rambling with the Brooms has gifted you a membership to X channel. To accept it, click here.
Oh,
Yes.
that's how they get into your.
Well, that's how they're getting into folks's. But yet I've never clicked on anything like that. I know better. So that's not how they got into mine. But I guess because I've now got double verification on all my YouTube stuff, all my, like, I've got double verification on absolutely everything. Well, it just, you know.
See you later, Ann.
Okay. Bye, Miss Ann.
And Eric's got to take off. He says, "I want to." See, you see that?
Yeah. Take care, Eric. It was nice meeting you there last weekend.
Yes, it was, Eric. We'll see you again later.
Absolutely.
I'll see you at Jan's meetup next weekend.
Yes. As far as I know, I don't know if Brendan and JB are making the trip up, or if that was the one they were going to, or they're going to another one. But
let's see, not next weekend, the following weekend. I should say 2 weekends. Next weekend is Okie.
Yeah, it's 2 weekends away.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. I got to check to see that she text me.
Excuse me, darling. I have a message for you.
Okay, they just landed.
Well, that's good. You don't have to, wait forever. And Tiffany had to reboot YouTube. Oh, and Brenda's going to Jan's. That's cool. Are you going to the one in Pryor also, Brenda?
All right. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? We can hear you. We can't see you, but we can hear you. There you are.
Okay. Now, why? Oh, I know why it is. Okay. Now, there and there. How about now?
Yep. Good.
Perfect. I just, they just literally touched down. It was her plane that I saw coming in. So they're just taxiing over.
No, the expo meetup, which is a Pryor, is on the second, first, second, and third. And then Jan's meetups on the 9th and 10th and 11th.
Doesn't that cost, like, I know Jan's doesn't, but doesn't the other one cost money to get into?
Yeah, the expo is $25 a day. They have it at the fairgrounds, that's why. And I'm sure they had to pay a fee for the fairgrounds, and so it's $25 a day. And then, if depending on what classes you take, like the pig class where you take, it's going to be butchering the pig and processing the meat and all that. If that's a 2-day class, if you take that, it's $400.
Wow.
Yeah, it's at somebody's farm. So
sorry, I just keep checking to make sure my daughter hasn't sent me a message.
And so each different class has different amounts of money depending on what's all involved in it. So I'm just going to go, and if there's something I really want to go to, if I hear about it and really want to go to, I'll just go up there and pay my money and go in. If not, I'll just hang out where everybody else is hanging out at, because I don't think everybody's going to those classes.
No.
So I mean, all that stuff that they're basically talking about is stuff I learned in college, so I don't really need to know how to process a pig. I've done it and don't need to do it again. Okay, so Jan's going to be next weekend, I guess, right? I missed it, I think. Yeah, I'm not taking any classes either, Ben, as far as I know. Like I said, unless someone comes up that I really want to take, but.
Well, it's quite expensive. Like,
it can get real.
And I know that I know they have to make money off of it. Obviously, they've tied up a lot of time, so their time is worth something.
Well, and they've got speakers coming in for for some of these things. They have to pay them a fee. I guess they got to pay for their fairgrounds because fairgrounds you can't use it for free.
Oh no,
And
exactly.
they've got different rooms or different buildings they're using at the fairgrounds. Plus the parking, they're gonna have to probably have some kind of staff there for parking. I don't know what's all involved. I've never been to it, but $29 a day to me, it's I'm gonna write it off. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Good day, Skipper.
hey, Skipper.
There we go.
Yeah, I missed something here. Brenda says something. Oh, we're going. We aren't taking any classes. Jan said, me too. I mean, either Brenda. So I guess Jan's gonna go too, but she's not gonna. So I'll hang out with Jan and Brenda. I'll be in good company.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's a little loose, but okay, we'll go with that.
I shouldn't get in trouble with those two hanging around.
Excuse me, darling. I have a message for you.
I don't know about that.
They'll keep me out of trouble.
And
my wife's gonna go.
That's the main troublemaker right here. Not that I'm kicking her under the bus or anything, but somebody said bye to Jan. All right, Jan. Take care, dear.
See you later, Jan.
Sorry, guys. I just keep going back and forth because if I leave her sit underneath the tarmac, she'll whine.
I gotta say, I'm actually surprised. My kid today, he got up at 7:00 this morning, went and raked. I had one little field left to do. He went and raked and baled the whole thing himself before I even knew it. I looked at my wife, says, "Is he sick? What's wrong with him?"
No.
She goes, "No, he just got up and it didn't want to. It had nothing to do, so he thought he'd go out there and do it." I said, "That's great, I didn't have to do it."
Nothing wrong with that.
Little 3-acre field, we got 7 bales out of that field.
Oh wow, that's a good deal.
That's what I thought. Yeah, my field's real weird this year. One field I got 9 out of, another one I got 11 out of, another one I got 7 out of, another one I got 18 out of. So I don't know what the deal is with them. But
it's really, you were up and down like.
Yeah.
Now, is it like a low-lying field? You got more?
All my property is flat, Scott. There's only 5-foot radius height to my property from one end to the other, and my property is 3/4 mile long. So I have more problem with flooding, with water standing for long periods of time than I do with low areas. But it's different grasses. I've got different grasses. Like 4-field is endophyte-free fescue. And then on one field, I have some natural grasses, and I put in some orchard grass. And my neighbor's field, his little backyard, 3-acre backyard he's got, I cut it, take the hay off it every year for him, so he doesn't have to worry about mowing it. I don't know what it is. It's everything. It's all kinds of grass. It's just, whatever's blown in there. And there's not really any weeds in it because I spray it for weeds and stuff, but it's just all kinds of grasses. Nothing he's actually planted. A lot of natural grasses.
I agree 100%, JB. I couldn't have said that any better myself. I was just being politically. That's why I love JB. It's black and white. She's gonna tell you the way it is.
Yep.
And I agree 100%.
That's true.
But good Lord.
What?
Yeah, it just the amount of cars that went through here were just crazy, and Now there's nobody around. Who do you want to? Who are you wanting to call you, Brenda Tamara?
I think she said, Scott, will you call me later?
Scott, will you call me later? Yes. I can do that, Miss B. If I don't text or if I don't call you by supper, text me. Because Lord knows I've got an awesome memory. What was I saying?
Yeah, that's it. Who are you again?
Yeah. But yeah, no, it is what it is. You know, I don't know.
So was yesterday the day you guys were supposed to go live, you and Jesse, or is it next week?
Next week.
Okay, I'm trying to get my weekends right, so I'll get back on my weekends.
Yeah, no. Next, obviously, I go every Thursday, and then Jesse and I will probably go together next. Well, now I don't know. I'm not sure which day Mom's service is yet.
Yeah, he hasn't texted me about it yet, so I'm not sure either.
Well, he said anywhere from 10 to 14 days. There's family to come in. So, yeah, no, they know, I just don't want to bug them right now in case they're with family. So if
I was shocked when he texted me. I was really shocked that he texted me to let me know, when it was only like 10 minutes after she had passed. He texted me.
Yeah.
And I thought it wasn't even a group text, so it was individual texts that he sent out. So
yeah.
But anyways, I told him if there's anything you need, let me know.
Well, and that's it. So I just, I'm just kind of sitting in the background. There's nothing really I can do, anyways, right? I'm away up here, so.
Yep. Unfortunately, we all go through that.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. But they have a great family support system. So they have so why is that saying? This is bugging the living you know what out of me.
What's that?
Well, it's saying that it's muted. I don't know why it's muted.
You're not muted. I can hear you.
No, but I'm running off the phone. I'm not running off my.
Oh.
I wonder if I turned off my Bluetooth. No, because it's showing my Bluetooth's up. Don't know. Device. No. Media. Audio. No. I don't know.
Excuse me.
I can't figure it out. I'm not that smart. So if I was to press and play on device.
Hey, Kevin. I just now saw that you left a message. I know I saw you were hiking with Justin last week, and I actually came in you guys' live, watched you for a little while before I had to run out and do something.
There we go. Now I got you on Wi-Fi.
I will, Brenda. I will tell her you said hi. Yeah, you can hear the difference.
Yeah, well, I can actually hear you now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, it hopefully it doesn't go out every time I go to check my messages, but should be all right.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
okay.
It's like it was. They had, as long as you don't turn your the truck off, you should be all right.
Nope.
I don't plan on turning my truck off. But yeah, it's funny. It took my daughter 45 minutes less to get to where they are than it did for me to fly to Oklahoma.
Where they go?
Winnipeg.
Okay, so that's on the west side, right? No, I lost you, Scott. Can't hear you. You plugged in and I can't hear you. You plugged it in. I can't hear you. Still can't hear you, Scott. You probably can't hear me either. Can everybody else hear me in the chat? Brenda, can you hear me? Okay, so Brenda can hear me, but can't hear Scott. So it's on Scott's side. When he plugged his phone in, it lost its sound. Okay, there you are.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. So I'm actually going to call it
Okay.
because they just called me down in underneath and I'm going to lose you anyways. So,
Okay.
anyways, thank you everybody for coming for a drive. And whenever I get back out from underneath the terminal, I may go live again.
Okay.
Yeah, I will definitely talk to you guys soon.
Bye, Grace. Goodbye, Brenda.
Bye,
Talk to you
guys.
guys later.